This is part 2 of Word Assignment 1. And to make the most emphasis of your short story, we're going to appropriately use different formatting features. For instance, using larger fonts can make something sound loud or big. Using smaller fonts can emphasize quiet or to camouflage something. Because your story is short, we need to change the page size to be smaller so that you can use other features and have them make sense. So we go to Layout, select Size, and a smaller size would be the A5. Okay, now this story will take up 2 pages. And one of the first adjustments we want to make is double spacing. We want to select all. You want to select your whole document because we want to double space everything. Then go Format, Paragraph, and select double spacing. Select OK. Now that we have more than 2 pages, we're going to talk about headers and footers. We're going to move the title into the header. So we need to copy the title first. And we need to view the header from the View menu. And Command V to paste. We actually want to paste this twice because there's not enough room for the whole title to fit. Paste. Okay, on the first line, we'll get rid of the date. And my name. And on the second line, we're going to get rid of the title. Well, let's change the layout first. The margins are too wide. So we'll make it 1 and 1. We see that the text takes up almost 4 inches. We'll call it 3.8. So 3.8 divided by 2, Format tabs, is 1.9. And we want it to be a center tab. And we want to set that and click OK. So that looks nice and centered. Here we want to add a tab. We'll go Format Tabs. And we have the 3.8. So we want 3.8. And we want it to be a right tab. And set. And click OK. So now that's nicely set up there. Now we want to add page numbers. So we go down to the footer, click in the footer, insert, page numbers. And we want it on the right. And that's done. So we hit close. And now we can delete the original title. And the extra spaces. Now if we scroll down, we can see that the title is on every page. And the page number is at the bottom of every page. Okay, we can also make use of color. The color blue normally represents something that is cold. Go back to the Home tab. or sad. We can use red for warm or hot. And the color green for nature or organics. And again, these are suggestions rather than rules. You'll just have to use your context to decide what colors to use. Another thing that you can do is change the font types to make a strong statement. Or you can use fonts to make something beautiful. Or you can make it less formal. And of course, you can make it more formal. I think this one's a better font for beauty. There we go. You can also use bold. Italic. And underline to emphasize words. You can use margin changes to emphasize sentences. And remember, that it's important to be creative. And that is how you format your short story. That's the end of this lesson.